And we are live. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for being here today. If you're here right now, I am testing a new format, let's call it. Well, I've been playing with this all freaking morning to try and get this to work. Give me a second, I gotta. Sometimes that includes making sure my power is working. There we go. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh, now that is what I was hoping to accomplish this morning. It's a little bit more difficult, but not by much, because I can now see what I'm doing in the camera. So naturally, this will be the stream that YouTube is like, you don't need any viewers. I would expect nothing less from YouTube. They push me to do this method of streaming. I spend a lot of time setting it up, and then you. That's how YouTube rolls. Right now, I am just looking at some of my nice, pretty stuff that I have. Because, you know, nice and pretty and all that. And I want to see how well this format works. If you are here, please let me know. I need to do one thing real quick. Or grab one thing real quick. I was hoping to have music in my ear, but maybe I'll have to set that up in a little bit. We'll work with what we got. See how the crystals look. Oh, okay. That's quite gorgeous. This is an indicolite tourmaline from the Pederneiras mine, in Sao Paulo, Brazil. This one is 20.8 carats. We're asking 3 on this gorgeous tourmaline. It is not a small tourmaline by any means. So the crystals look good. That's dope. Let's see how the crystal jewelry looks real quick. So same type of crystal, but I love making raw gemstones into their own jewelry. And that's what I did here. Oh, excuse that little hair there. As you can see, that piece is just gorgeous, and could have faceted a really nice stone out of that one. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. This is all handmade. Actually, I got a video up showing how I made it. And that looks nice. I still really love how this one, like, I actually can see all the colors in that agate, and I'm not having to, like, move it to weird angles to do it. It's just the natural lighting. Because I've got this set up right now as if you were just standing in a room. And that's how I make a lot of my jewelry to look, is so it looks best when you're wearing it. God, that's pretty. Let's see. How about this? Purple Montana sapphire. That's looking good. Set in 14 karat gold with a pink sapphire above. Nice 30-point diamond. In a handmade beautiful pendant. That one's $3,500. See how... Okay, so this is one of the gemstones I faceted. That's left. Looks alright. I will say this light isn't the most flattering to it, but that's okay. How about a pro cut one? Oh yeah, okay. Neon blue apatite. Gorgeous stone. That one's 1.5 carats. Doing about $30 a carat on those. Okay, cool. So that looks good. I'm glad to see that. I like my background. Real quick, just out of curiosity, let's see how much of work this takes. Thank you for your patience if you are here right now. Let's see what this does. Hey buddy, how's it going? Okay, that looks good still. Maybe might need to angle it differently, but I'm more checking. No. Okay, cool. That's right. We'll work on that part later. This is progress. I'm super happy. I'm gonna angle this so we can do a good stream. Thank you. Yeah, it looks really nice. What do you think of that background? No, not new stuff in it. Those are like my high-end personal collection. Those are the stones that if somebody were to want to buy, they would have to pay like full retail cost, because I'm, like I'll hook up good deals on these things all day long, but those, like diamonds and 5 carat tanzanites or huge ass peridot or whatever, nah, I ain't doing half a wholesale on that. Alright, let's set up some gemstones and we will go from there, and we'll just kind of play with it a bit today and see how. Some gemstones, some jewelry, let's see how things go today. Let's put that there. Throw up something affordable. Something else that's affordable. There we go. What's going on? I know do not like this method of streaming. I can't zoom. Here's why I have to do it. So my stream yesterday that I did in horizontal mode got 54 views. The week before, when I did it in vertical, it broke 10,000 views. I hate streaming in vertical. I really do. But it sells. Like it gets me people in the chat, which I need really badly, cuz otherwise I will, yeah, numbers matter. Unfortunately so. I wish YouTube wasn't pushing this stupid shit on us. I don't like how I have to have my stream set up right now. It's ridiculous. Like the amount... Actually, here, I'm just gonna show it so y'all can see what I'm dealing with here. Like, I'm trying to work in this little fucking space under here. It's annoying. The things I do to try to keep this channel working. If you guys hate it, write YouTube. Tell them they need to, you know, start pushing the same amount of views to people streaming in the traditional fashion, horizontal. And they will then probably ignore you if we're being straight up. Because that's how YouTube rolls, yo. Did I seriously grab that many pieces that don't have the new... I apologize. I have to switch some of these around. Somehow, today, I also lost an entire selection of just quartz crystals that I bought for today's stream. Had them in the house, right here. Next thing I know, vanished. How did I pull that off, you may wonder? We may never know. I would blame the cat, except for the cat wasn't even, like, in the house at the time. So I can't, for once. Normally, that would be my go-to. Alrighty, let us proceed. Up first, I have some labradorite we'll show off. Okay, my batteries died. Perfect timing for it. I'm gonna get new batteries for my vape. Ow! And I will be right back. All my fault for those cords. I don't even know how the hell they could disappear like that either. No sense, does it make? None. Well, yeah, they should appear again. That's what gets me is, like, they didn't leave the house. So this is $4. Up next, for $9. Just gorgeous flash on that piece. And again, the light is hitting this as if I was standing in the room with the light just slightly to that angle. So that is a perfect jewelry piece. For $7. It's got a cat's eye flash to it. This would be a really good ring. You got a 50 carat like faceted or just a piece of quartz. That sounds really, really awesome, bro. That's cool. Right on, man. That's what's up. I work for rocks too, so like I applaud that. Beautiful striated one. We're gonna go with 6 on this one. I'm trying. Okay. Up next for 13. Absolutely gorgeous. Hey Lisa, it's nice to see you. Hanging in there. Experimenting with some new style. Alright, so up next to show off a piece of my wonderful work. I need gloves. Like, I need a good pair of gloves. Sorry. I'm trying so hard. This is a piece of indicolite tourmaline. It has been a while since you've been in here. How you been doing? Indicolite tourmaline. We have sapphires, a Montana sapphire, diamonds, Cambodian blue zircon here, and then more sapphires. This is hand engraved all the way around. An absolute one of a kind. And I am asking $1,200 on this. Real quick, I just realized I want to do something real quick here. Oh no, my screen's cracked. Well, my screen was legitimately cracked anyway, so. Real quick, if anyone wants to do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button, I really appreciate it. I know it's a pain in the butt on vertical. No, I'm doing my lives on Friday nights. Still, not every week, but most weeks. I did one last night, even though I wasn't feeling very good. I think I've done one for the last like 3 weeks in a row now that I think about it. Because the week before that, we actually had a record. We broke 10,000 views. But they have all been in vertical mode. So here we have a honker blue. And this one is 17. I'll have to put a tag on this puppy, but we're going to go with 15 on this beautiful one. I was stone setting. I'll reach out, Lisa, if you go to the page and click the subscribe feature, it'll give you options for like personalization, all, etc. for updates. Hit the all button because sometimes it makes it look like that's hit and it's not selected. So now this beauty could absolutely be set like this. And I've got it for $8. This one is 6. Dang. That lag, I swear. No joke. And this one's only 10. Got a great polish. Like, this one's gorgeous, gorgeous. Hopefully that will help. If you're in the same time zone as Montana, I usually go live at between 1 and 2 p.m. on Saturdays, and on Fridays I usually start at about 4:20, 4:30. Up next, thank you, I appreciate it. Hey Vax. Alright, up next, this malachite is one of the first stones I ever polished myself, and I did it with a Dremel. And the fact that it turned out like so freaking well still impresses me. And I had to wrap it, of course. So I put it into a more traditional wire wrap. It's nice, it's smooth, it can be worn comfortably, and it looks good. I'm asking $150 for this wire wrap. I really should look up the cost of wire because, yeah. Oh no! What happened? How did you lose it? What was the size? Was it a natural crystal? And was it a big crystal or a small crystal? Or or was it a facet? Pretty small? I might be able to hook it up. Like that size? Nah, you good, homie? You good? As I like to say, Hakuna Matata. Shorter. Oh, I got you. We'll figure. I'll hit you up on Instagram afterwards. I got a bunch of tiny, small ones. Like, I got options. I'll throw one your way. No worries, no hurries. I got you. This beautiful stone. I've been stocking that local crystal shop that I got lately, and they still want twice as much as me for stones that just don't have the same like oomph to them, you know? They gotta have that color. Nice, Lisa. I hope this doesn't look like horrible on the big screen. Oh my god, I can actually show off the mechanism of my wrap for once. And easily. Or it felt easy. Sorry, ADHD. Kinda. I don't know. There's something to that effect. There we go. Okay. Boop. Next. For $15. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous color. Yeah. I don't want to go to work. I know it. I feel your pain, brother. I feel your pain. By the way, thank you for everyone who's hit that like button. I really appreciate it. You know, I must say I'm kind of enjoying watching the analytics screen while dual screening this. Yeesh. I had an event like that a few years back with my cat where I had to come up with $1,500, which is like a month's rent. All out of nowhere to keep my cat okay, and that was rough. That was really rough. It's $16. Another super nice blue flash. Yeah, I don't blame you. Better to be safe than sorry. I didn't even know there was a problem until it was like emergency time to go to the vet type deal. We got 16 on this one, and that was not good. And then they didn't even get the problem taken care of the first time, so I had to go back in 3 weeks later. Another $700. Now, oh man, I ain't having any problem at all reading this. I was gonna say with the keyboard being just suddenly going out, it's never just one thing at a time. Like it's always like the saying, "When it rains, it pours," is just quite apt. 13 on that one. Let's look at this next one. Okay, I should just keep this. Actually, no, because this is even better than what they have at that local shop. Like, because theirs would have like that flash, and they would charge $6 or $7 for it. $4. It's the left side. Alright, up next, I have this gorgeous purple Montana sapphire. Set in a 14 karat gold pendant that I made by hand. We have a video up if anyone wants to check that out. Set with another 1.05 carat. Then there's a 30 point pink Montana sapphire. And then 30 point diamond. Altogether, I want to say it's like 1. 1.05, but for some reason the number 1.3 for each keeps coming to my mind. I'm gonna just say 1.05 in diamond weight. Handmade with care in the back of the piece because I wanted that gallery to be pretty. This piece is $3,200 and it comes with the chain included. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Four? Oh, did you mean $4,000 on this? That's about what it should be going for at like the minimum. But I don't have a lot of high overhead, so I don't have to charge quite as much. Oh, the $4 labradorite. This one. Yeah, I mean, if you want to throw this one on hold, man, I'll do that for you. Although, I feel like with your skills, I'll write your name on it. You sure? Well, I'll throw your name on it just so I can find it again if you want it. So, a man of your skills, you know, like... This one's 9. It's been around for a while, and it might be around for a bit. I have a lot chilling out right now, so if you ever need rocks, I can usually hook it up fairly affordably. Ooh, I want to see something real quick, guys. Apologies. I want to look at a couple things that I made. This is Australian boulder opal. Right? I'm hoping I will get another shipment in soon. Unfortunately, they have a good one, Lisa. It's gone up since. I just haven't been able to re-up for a minute. The model I want to run on this channel is like doing a lot of sales at affordable pricing so that everybody wins. Getting there. I'm getting there. 17. This one's 12 grams, so it is a little over. Well, you know, some of it I've just had to go over. Alright, this one, I want to do something with this someday. However, I understand if somebody else wants this bright puppy too, because it has some astounding flash. I've got 25 on this one. And that might be a bit high, but again, I'm wanting to do something with it, so to cut up if it sticks around. You can see how bright that thing is, just chillaxing down there. Okay, that's more like it. That reminds me of the stuff at the local shop. Yeah, $3. And 4 on this one. Last but not least, for $80, I have a moldavite necklace. I did not make this moldavite necklace. I bet they cut that to get that to fit in there. Sorry, I'm taking a deep look at this thing. The way that bezel's set is just fascinating. Alright, and that is 80. Let us move to another board. And you know what? Real quick, I think I'm going to put a poll up. I don't even know what my style. You know what? They call them fantasy cuts in gemstones. I'm gonna start calling my style of jewelry fantasy jewelry. Yo, yo, yo! What's up, Space Miner? Cause like traditional, absolutely. But this is just something you would see out of like sci-fi or fantasy. Kind of my thing. Kind of my thing. Alrighty, so you guys want to see some crystal specimens, huh? Okay. I can oblige. You got a bench grinder or flex shaft thing yet, or a flex shaft, Vax? I know my crystal specimen set is like really pathetic right now, but I do have some, so I'll show off what crystal specimens I have today that I can show off. You have a Fordham. Okay, that's good. Good start. Brightly fluorescent. Ooh. That's natural? Because I'm not sure if I have anything natural that's brightly fluorescent. I could look, though. Hunt to find something. There's some more crystal specimens that we can bring y'all. Nope, that's not crystal specimens. Oh, that's kind of one. Kind of one. Yeah, I'll throw up a piece of bismuth while I'm at it too. I would suggest using fluorescent, well, for me, fluorescent gemstones that are faceted, like fluorescent diamonds or something to that effect. Also, there are things like lutetium aluminum garnet. This puppy in a club will like glow like kryptonite. It's fucking insane. I'll try to get a video up of it because I just can't get those type of things to show. That is lutetium aluminum garnet, or LUAG. And they are extremely bright under any form of black light, UV, etc. There are also diamonds that glow colors. So you can get like lab-grown diamonds as accent stones that'll glow blue. And then when you walk into a club, you know, it will just, yes, LUAG. And yeah, when you go into a club, they will just explode. This is a stone that I faceted myself. It's kind of in the collection, but I'm working on getting some more of these. Fairly, fairly expensive for a synthetic. This one would probably be, let's see, the rough was like 80. This would probably be several hundred, under five, but 3 to 5, I'm guessing, if I had to just throw an estimate out there. Yeah, Turtles Horde. Actually, that's who I get it from. They're good people. Well, that's Turtles Horde is who I get mine from. I don't have any color change garnet right now. The only thing I have that's color change in stock is kind of really expensive, and that's my alexandrites. I'm hesitant to sell those unless they are at, like, have a good one, Vex. I'd love to get some color change garnets one of these days. This is a smoky quartz from up here in Montana. I got $16 on that specimen. Yeah, the alexandrites I have are half caraters. And so I'm hesitant to, like, oh no, those are like natural alexandrites. I do have some synthetic ones too. They're just elsewhere right now. I don't know if you could actually. So these are my synthetic alexandrites up here, and you can tell how much bigger they are compared to those tiny little ones. And these go from the blue-green to purple. Yeah, I could do fire agate next. You like fire agate? I love fire agate. Fire agate is my yeah, I love fire agate a lot. Up next, I have a little green tourmaline. I'll do a board of fire agate after this one. And this one is 12. Oh, yeah, as you can see, I really like fire agates. Then, this is a garnet and diopside specimen that was found up here in Montana. This, yeah, I make all my jewelry. Well, most of the jewelry you see on here will be made by me. Like 99.9% of it. That's actually my passion. I just kind of sell rocks on the side to keep the bills paid, or try and keep the bills paid. So here, I have another garnet specimen from up here. This is a really nice one. For 25. That's a steal. Same with this one. For 15. Jesus. Then I have a tourmaline pendant that I made. And this one is $80. I'm gonna have to take that off. Alright, up next. This is indicolite tourmaline from the Pendant mine in Sao Paulo, Brazil. This and the next 3 specimens. $11.8 carats. Got 200 on that. We'll knock 20 off of it, so 180. Okay, this one is 4 grams. Just over 4 grams at 20.8 carats. Facet grade material, but especially up towards the top, but I mean, I could cut a stone in between there, a smaller stone there, and then one big one or a couple smaller ones, or one giant one or a couple not so giant ones but still large ones. This one is $340. I will knock 30 off of that. So 310. Not so much for this particular material. Actually, I've been reading up that this mine has shockingly open history to it. It's kind of neat. It's not the Mozambique Periba, thankfully. So this one is right under 2 grams. And the price on this one is $140. And this is another piece of absolutely facet grade. And this is 240 at 15 grams. You don't even need to facet this to make this into jewelry, in my opinion. Like, heck, I don't necessarily understand why someone would. Because that's gorgeous just like that. Now, rubellite tourmaline. This one's, I'll do 35. Up next, we made this in the live stream a week and a half, or 2 weeks back. Technically a week ago. This is tanzanite set into a beautiful silver pendant with a little bit of gold. Cute little mini pendant. And it is $150. Up next for $15, your Guyana amethyst crystals. It's kind of a neat little chunk. From Ohio, some interesting quartz crystals that have a face in them. And that's $16. And then another Montana quartz specimen. This is a smoky. It is $20. Also found from up here. Then I have some little tourmaline specimens. So I got $5 on this little container. Also $5 on this one. For $80, I have this little dangle. It's got a rubellite tourmaline cabochon up top and a beautiful little crystal on the bottom, set in sterling silver. Didn't make this one. It's one of the few pieces I have that I didn't make myself. And that's why it's, you know, under $100. I didn't have to put all the time into piecing this together and making it work right. Ow. For $7, These have terminations to them. And for 5, got an ocho. I don't know, 15. Same with this next one. It has some really interesting structure to it. And then a piece of bismuth for 15. I love bismuth. There's some really pretty stuff. Last but not least on this board, for 800, I have an opal pendant that I made by hand. We have up top yellow diamonds and amethyst, tsavorite garnets, sapphire, ruby, sapphire, and diamond. And a beautiful opal in the center. Just a gorgeous piece. Then again, we got this one. I'm just going to keep showing it off because I want to get it in front of many people as possible. Got an imperial grade piece of fire agate. And then we have this gorgeous Mexican fire opal jelly with some amazing play of color. Hey, Iris. And like 70 gemstones in this thing altogether, wrapped in sterling silver and 14 karat gold. This hybrid is an absolute work of art. I'm asking $4,500 on this. You can see how much, like, even the back is wrapped and comfortable to wear. Like, that is, this is meant for one of the main characters in the story, definitely. Alright, we gotta do a switch to a new board. see. You asked to see fire agate. I can oblige that because I got some fire agate. I'm actually working on a couple smaller fire agate pieces as well. So we got fire agate there. That's two. We probably don't want to go completely insane with what I'm showing off, but might as well, I guess. To hell with it. Let's just show off some of the crazy big pieces. By the way, if you haven't already, and I could bug you to be so kind, if you'd hit that up there where my name is and hit that like button, I really appreciate it. It does a lot to help the channel. Okay, so now I'm still learning to cut fire agate, so a lot of these aren't the greatest. It's that fan right now is making it too cold. Hello, Barbara. Welcome. Might as well. Fancy jewelry. Okay. We showed off the crystal specimens. We'll show off some fancy jewelry. I just got done showing off crystal specimens real quick before I move on, since fantasy jewelry is the other one that got a lot of votes. I have this absolutely gorgeous wrap. This is what's known as a hybrid. It's super solid, super comfortable to wear. Got a huge tourmaline crystal in it. And that piece is $2,200. If you're interested in that one, just let me know. This one is 14. This one is 25. Still. After this, I'll probably do tanzanite. 15. The reachable? Yeah, auto corrupt got you there, girl. This one is 10. Girl, why are you sending me? You know I can't read those. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, my mouse was over that one. On fantasy jewelry, I got the rainbow space turtle coming up next. Rainbow space turtle, well, this is the rainbow space turtle with diamonds, savorite garnets, yellow diamonds, yellow sapphire, mandarin garnets, garnet, and an amazing opal in the center. And then engraved all the way around, and it has a ruby in the back for good luck. That piece is 1,000. Comes with a free chain. Any piece over 800 will usually come with a free chain, unless we're talking a thick chain, and then I'll negotiate and try to work something out for you still. See, this one's 40. The amount of time it took to carve these, to get them this nice was ridiculous. And several of them I had to stop because I was like, I've put 20 hours into this and I'll keep going for another 20 if I'm not careful. $45, $27. This is definitely one of those where I'm like, this has so much potential. I need to just chop it and start over on the pieces so I can, yeah. I'm not familiar with that, Iris. So I got 20 on this one. Got a flash of purple and blue in there. For 600. That is a gorgeous piece of fire agate. Very, very party proof. That piece is meant to go anywhere with you. I have 50 on this one. Cut that back to 40, just because. I see. Then I got this one for 10. $15. $10. A solid gold opal pendant. I'm asking $3,500 on this. This is 14 karat gold in a super amazing wire wrap. We have a 5 karat full spectrum opal with all the colors, all of them. Then diamonds, ruby, multicolor sapphires, and emerald. I'm asking $3,500, and it will come with either a chain, or if you want the chain that's on it, I'll do it for an extra 100 because this chain weighs a bit. Yeah, before long, the Switch is going to cost $2,000 as well. Or Nintendo, sorry. Microsoft's just as bad. Then for 10, sounds about right, Iris. And for 20. Which probably should be higher on this one, but oh well. Okay. Let's go tanzanite next. Son of a bitch. Sorry, excuse my language. Tanzanite and what? What should I do? Oh, I missed a piece of jewelry. We'll do that real quick. This is a piece of fire opal and fire agate that I cut, both of. And then I made this neat little pendant to go around them with mandarin garnets, regular garnets, and yellow sapphires. I'm asking $700 on this piece. By the way, if anybody is interested in rings, let me know. I have a small collection of rings that I have made over the years in different styles, different types, different metals, as I learned. Also, I do custom work. If anybody is wanting something specific, feel free to let me know. I gotcha. I think up next we will do these. Which are blue apatite and then some tanzanites. Dang. So this is a blue apatite weighing in at 1.60 carats. We're asking 40. Doing price checks on them. This one is also 40. I would love to get my hands on some more, like, nice blue apatite crystals. I think they're gorgeous, especially when they're clear, like specimen crystals. But I love all specimen crystals, I think. This one's a little more greenish blue. And it's a 7mm, so this one's 25. That's what's up. I also really want to get my hands on some, like, Vietnamese aquamarine right now, but up next, project I put quite a bit of work into. This is Montana sapphires. Hey, Chris. We've got 1.5 carats in the center, and another carat of sapphires around, and about 85 points of diamonds, and they are not small diamonds. And I am asking $3,000 for this piece. This is the chain that can come with it. Gorgeous apatite here. This one's $25 as well. I feel like I need to wash my hands. This one is 30. Got that nice blue color. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Chris. Really is a pretty blue. Okay. Well, here. This will be our next stone. I gotta go wash whatever the heck's coating my hand at the moment. Something I picked up was not pleased. Ow, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. What are the orange stones bottom left? Mandarin garnets. Thank you for asking. Up next, it's a beautiful tanzanite. This one is $50. Super, super pretty stone. And then, this one's 40. Next we have an opal. Yeah, I love mandarin garnets. Especially when I'm doing fire color projects. I love this opal. Just can be a scene from across the room. 400. I was gonna say, I was thinking 450, but we'll do 400. $40. Another tanzanite. Ooh. Best keep it in its case. Also 40. What? Last one was also 40. This one is 18. Nice, like a trillion cut mandarin. That'd be dope. I don't think I've ever had a good one cut like that. For five. There's way too much wire and wrapping up in this thing. Plus, that is a huge smoked Ethiopian with just some neat color play to it. And it's tourmaline, because, you know, October or something. Absolute piece of art. What are you doing? No. No. Do me a favor, buddy, and go turn the fan off. Yeah. Don't make me put on the glove. I will. Mm-hmm. Yeah, keep that in mind. You little gremlin, you. Right. This one's also 40. Beautiful tanzanite. For $15. $40 again. And $6. And then for $150, I have this purple garnet pendant wrapped in $150? What am I out of my mind? Sorry, $180. Wrapped in sterling silver and 14 karat gold. I forget that this gold wire costs by the foot and a lot. Gorgeous pendant though, $180 for that. Speaking of garnet, I feel like that's maybe a good choice for the next selection. Perhaps. Celtic knot designs, not really. At least not currently. It's just not really my style, though I've done maybe something like that. Design is probably the closest I have at the moment to anything like that. I probably could do something to that effect, but I guess I've also made stuff like that. But that's just like a twisted band, really. I love how that Montana sapphire turned out. I did a good job cabbing that. Sorry. Okay. Tanzanite. Let's see, garnet or amethyst? Garnet then amethyst? Garnet then amethyst. Where's the garnet at? I think. Oh, wow. First pull. Good job. Give me a moment, please. And I hear the kitty not feeling super well. Like, don't throw up on my floor again, please. There's a bathroom floor for this. Alrighty. Garnets. That one we got $20 on. Kind of a bigger one. And I have 30 on this one. Which feels like a bit of a ridiculously good price. I think it's hessonite. But if I go and get a reading off of it and find out it's the other type of garnet, yeah, I'll have to add a 0 to the end of that. But I don't think I would have missed that. I wouldn't have put it in with the garnet selection if it was mandarin, because it'd be like putting a savorite garnet in with regular garnet. It's so little sense it makes. Two bikes welded together to a spaceship? Exercise equipment? I don't know. My brain's trying to do the physics in that joke, and I don't know that it actually applies very well that way. I wonder if that's a change. I don't know. I have to look into that one. That last one was 15. Also 15. These were my top shelves. I must have... Now that's a rhodolite garnet. I'm not liking the... It's like, that is a really, really pretty rock, and the lighting just is not doing it justice. For $10... Beautiful stone for $10. Oh, jewelry. I should have jewelry up. I'm busy. Yes. You little dork. I got stuffs to do. And all that. Uh-huh. Okay, so opal pendant. Uh, this chain is for display only. It's actually my personal chain. I know. I want to know what it's called too. If anyone figures out the name of that chain link, it is not a curb. Please let me know. It's not a Cuban. I have no idea, but it's really cool looking. So this is an Ethiopian opal and some gorgeous, gorgeous wrapping, accented with yellow sapphires. Very solid all the way around, meant to be worn. This piece is $6.50. An absolute steal. Hey, Sharon. I've I have tried. I have spent like countless hours trying to find the name of that because I think it would be very popular. I've only found two of them, and they have both been in a scrap box at the local jewelry or gold silver exchange. Hanging in there. In a beautiful spring up here. This next garnet is $6. How about yourself, Sharon? Also in the $6 club. Oh, that's maybe not a. I'm glad to hear that. At $5. Largest garnet that I have for sale would be one of these two. This one is 20 and this one is 30. How large do you need? I have some that are in the box here, but these are kind of like my personal collection, and I charge full retail on them. They could be up into, 100, 200 area. Or possibly more. I would actually have to price check what they're retailing at right now. But they're all pretty much like 4 or 5 carat stones. I just don't tend to show these because usually people don't have an appetite for that type of. They can. I might have some that are in between that I can hunt down and send you an email with. What size are you looking for exactly? Because these are expensive because they're that level where they go into my private collection, and I actually paid a decent amount on these, so I've got to get that money back. Three to 3.5. I can take a look and see what I can find in that area. Let's see. I'll see what I can find, and I'll if I can find any decent ones in that kind of price tag, or that area, I'll send you some details and pictures in an email. No problem. Thank you for checking in and inquiring. I appreciate it. Yeah, that one was pretty nice for $9. For 7. Got a garnet ring that's accented with diamonds and silver. This is one of the first, like, decent traditional rings that I ever made. I need to do another one of these someday. Got a round, brilliant diamond or garnet on top, and then cognac to champagne diamonds on the sides, and white diamonds on the shanks, then white diamonds on the sides. I'm asking 300 on that ring. It's a size 7. That one's 4. We got $9 on this one. I am sore. $8 on this. I need to work out the lighting better somehow, but I really like this stage setup, so we'll aim in this direction. Sorry, I'm considering, right now I'm in the works of resetting up this stream. You have a wonderful time, buddy, or night, and get some rest. We'll catch you next time, Quad. See, oh, that last one was 7. This one is 14. It's 1.5 carats. It's actually on the rhodolite scale. What? I'm out of my mind. There is no way I'm selling that for $14. Guess I am. Can't promise it'll be that price next week. Okay, well, that one does not wish to be opened. Oh, I skipped. For 120, I have an amethyst, sapphire, and diamond pendant. handmade by me. That is 120. For $5. For $4, although next week it'll be $5. Also 5. And 6. Last but not least, a Montana sapphire necklace. The pendant is 14K gold. The chain is 10 karat. It's got a beautiful teal Montana sapphire that weighs about 60 points and a 30-point diamond in it. An articulating bail. Give it a little extra movement. And I'm asking 700 on that. I think I'm going to call it with that board, actually. Just kind of looking at the analytics, and it's slowly been dropping off. Also, the analytics on my piece of paper is 0. I think I'm going to go work on something, or maybe go rock hunting. I don't know, but I'm going to try to do something to be productive. I really appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a couple hours. Perhaps I'll go live again tomorrow. I'm not really sure. Might be a little erratic because I'm trying to get things reorganized and do a bunch of shit. But yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend if I don't see you again here. If anyone's got any questions or comments, wants anything you seen in the stream, feel free to head over to, or not head over, but send me an email at celestialreach. Not fuck. Tyler59801 at gmail.com. And we'll make it happen. Until next time, everyone. Thank you, Iris.